Hey everyone, welcome back. Habitat Fitness. The pull-up. It's a tough exercise. I was at a point where I couldn't do even one pull-up. Doing a pull-up though is pretty hard because you have to lift your body weight from using your arms and your back over that bar, and your chin should go over the bar, and then you go back down in a controlled motion. It's not an easy thing to do. A lot of you out there might not be able to do a pull-up yet. One of the main reasons that someone can't do a pull-up at the moment is that they're not strong enough to pull themselves up over the bar. But by doing these exercises that I'm going to show you, you'll definitely be able to do a pull-up eventually. All of these exercises you can do at home. You don't need to go to a gym. You really don't need any equipment. Except for doing the pull-up, you might need a pull-up bar, or you can go somewhere that has a pull-up bar or something resembling a pull-up bar, tree branch, a park, anywhere that you can hang from and you can do a pull-up. Don't worry about the equipment, just focus on strengthening yourself up. Stick around and let's see what are these exercises. Alright everyone, so the first move we're going to be doing is the towel body row, and you're going to be needing a towel for that. You're going to be wrapping the towel around the handle of the sturdy door in your apartment, and you will grab each end of the towel with each hand. You can be standing shoulder width apart, a bit away from the door as a starting position with your arms fully extended. Then you pull yourself towards the door slowly until you reach the edge of the door, and then slowly back. It's all about controlled motion. And if you want to make the exercise a bit harder, you can stand farther away from the edge of the door, and that way you'll have more range of motion and more tension for your muscles. So the next exercise that we're going to be doing is the one arm towel row. So it's basically the same exercise as the towel body row, but you're going to be using one arm instead of both arms to pull yourself up towards the door. So this makes the exercise harder by adding more weight on each arm. And you pull yourself up towards the door and go back to the starting position in a controlled motion. As you can see here, also I'm alternating grips. You can also do that as well in one set. Next is the horizontal body row, and I'll be using the dip bar station here for that exercise. So I'm grabbing both ends of the dip bar station, and I'm gonna be starting with my knees bent and my feet back. As you can see, my body's straight, and while engaging my core, I lift myself up and squeeze my shoulder and back muscles on the top position. I squeeze, and in controlled motion I go back down. To make the exercise a bit harder and more challenging, I can straighten my legs, and when I straighten my legs, I'll be lifting more weight of my body in the pull motion. So same thing, pull myself up to the top position, squeeze my back and my shoulder muscles, and go back down in a controlled motion. It's all about controlled motion, guys. Now, not all of you might have a dip bar station in your home, and that's totally fine. If you don't have such equipment in your home or in your apartment, then all you need is to use a dining table. and I'm sure you're gonna have some kind of dining table, and this is my dining table, and I'm going right under it, grabbing opposite ends of the table, and the same as I did with the dip bar station, I straighten my body with my knees bent, and this is my starting position, a dead hang, and then I pull myself up and down in a controlled motion. Also, same thing, if I want to make the exercise more challenging, I'll just straighten my legs and pull myself up, let myself go back down in a controlled motion as well. Alright, great. That's it for the horizontal body rows using a dining table. And next is an exercise that I found really helpful. It's a bit unconventional, but I found it very helpful, and which is the elbow push-up. So I'll lie on my back and support myself with my heels from my feet and elbows on the floor, very close to my body, and then using my hips and my elbows, I push myself up all the way to the top, and I squeeze my back muscles and my shoulder muscles as much as I can. At first, you might find this exercise a bit hard, so use your hips and your legs to support the push-up motion, and then as time goes by, you can use less and less of your hips and more of your elbows. Since your head will be on the floor in this exercise, be careful not to use your neck muscles to push yourself up. Do not use your neck muscles, and be careful not to strain your neck. Just focus on using your arm, back, and core muscles for that exercise. And you can also do an isometric hold like I'm doing right now to strengthen yourself if you can't do a lot of reps at first. Alright, so now we move on to the pull-up. I'm just showing you right here that on the pull-up bar you can use as many grips as you want. I mean, I'm just showing you a few of the grips that you can use, but really you can use so many combinations of grips, and they're all good for pull-ups. I'm going to be showing you the classic palm facing away grip, and we're going to start with the pull-up isometric holds. So we're not going to be starting with a pull-up. At first, all we're going to do is just hold the position of the pull-up on the top for as long as we can, like so. And we go back down. If it's too hard to do an isometric hold at first, you can use the support of a chair, and you can use your legs as support, like I'm doing right here. And then to add more challenge to the exercise, you can alternate your legs until you can remove the chair support completely. Next thing we're going to do is the pull-up negatives. So we're only going to be doing the downward motion of the pull-up exercise. So I'm just going to go right on to the top position and then slowly let myself down in a very controlled motion, like so. This is an excellent exercise that leads toward doing a full pull-up. Next, I'm going to be doing a jump pull-ups. So I'm going to be jumping to the top position of the pull-up and then slowly letting myself down in a controlled motion. To add challenge to that exercise, you can reduce the power of the jump and use your arms and your back muscles more to get up to that top position. Okay guys, that's great. So we're getting closer and closer to the pull-up. Right now we're going to be doing pull-ups but with the support of a chair. So we're going to be supporting our weight with a chair. We're going to be starting with standing on the chair with 2 legs and starting from a dead weight, dead hang, pull myself up using the support of my legs. The more support I use from my legs, the easier the exercise is, and vice versa. Also, I can make the exercise harder by removing one of my legs and just using one leg for support. I can also alternate legs for the support, just like so. So that's the last exercise before we attempt one full pull-up without any support. And as you can see guys here, I want to start always with a dead hang position. As you can see, I lift my feet up and then I start pulling myself up using my back and my arm muscles all the way to the top and going back to the same dead hang position. That's the full range motion of the pull-up, and that's the way you're supposed to do it. On the top position, make sure to squeeze your back and your shoulder muscles. As you can also see here, when you have a doorway pull-up bar in your home, most probably your doorway will not be high enough for you to hang your legs fully. So I just raise my feet and bend my knees, which is totally fine. If you notice, I don't cross my feet just because I feel that it affects my posture. But it's fine if you want to go ahead and cross your feet if you feel comfortable, and if you feel that it does not really affect your posture or anything like that, then you can go ahead and keep on doing it. I recommend that you do these exercises for 3 sets, 10 to 15 reps each. It's okay if you can't do 10 to 15 from the first or second, by the first or second or third set. That's totally fine. That means you're getting stronger and stronger. If you're able to do more than 15 on the first rep of any exercise, that means you can move on up to the next exercise. Just to let you know that you don't need to be doing one exercise in isolation and then, you have to, once you hit 15 reps, you go to the next one and then so on and so forth. It doesn't have to be that way at all. You can do several exercises in parallel. That's not a problem at all. That's even better, I think. And even if you can't do 10 reps on the first set of one exercise, that's okay. Do 8, do 7, do the maximum that you can do. And then the next time you attack that exercise, you'll be able to hit 10. So there you have it, boys and girls. Don't be scared of the pull-up. The pull-up is just another exercise that anyone can do. If I can do it, anyone else can. I'm just a regular guy that likes fitness. I don't have any special strength or any special genetics. I actually have very narrow bones. Look at these lady wrists. I have like lady wrists here, so they're always popping. Everyone has their weaknesses. Everybody has their problems, everybody has their issues, everybody is different. That's all okay, that's all fine. Just put your mind to it, focus on it, and you'll get there. I hope you like this video. Thanks a lot for watching. Please like it if you do, and subscribe to my channel for more videos on fitness and on product reviews. I'd really appreciate it. Your support means a lot to me, so I can be able to do more videos. So thank you very much, and see you next time.